discussion for today is about creating, designing, and adding drop-down menu links to the Fireworks picture or image or design. So I'll show you how to add this drop-down menu with link and then export it as an HTML file. Okay, to begin, let's start opening and creating a Fireworks object. So this is the menus I created earlier, but I'll show you how to start from the scratch. Okay, so press Ctrl A to delete, and then save the file. So file, save as, and I'll save it at the desktop testing directory. So I'll create new one, new menu. It should be a PNG format, and then click save. Next, the size of the canvas is 400 by 400 pixel. So to check the canvas, let's click the canvas size. So 400 pixel for the width, 400 pixel for the height, and then click OK. So next, we need to add an object, rectangle object, to create the banner. Click drag, and change the size, the color, assuming gray, and then resize. Okay, next we need to add another object, the ellipse. So change the color, black, Ctrl Z. Create first the oval and then change the color to black. So let's resize this one, and this one. So let's make it 125 by 125. Okay, and then let's align it. So next, we can enhance this later. So we need first to add some text here. So click text tool, and then click from here, change the size to 35 or rather 50, and then type banner here, a banner. So we can change this one later if you want to change to something real title for this specific brand. Okay, so from here we need to add another rectangle, and then change the color to black again. So and then from here at the bottom, so we can add another rectangle, resize, and then let's zoom on the right side, right corner. So resize again until it reaches the right corner. Okay, next we need to trim this part, something like this one. from here. So we can select the sub-selection tool, add a guide until here. So zoom in on the spark. Okay, sub-selection tool. Once the pointer change, click drag. Oops. Click the object and click drag to slant. Okay, control negative. So if this is okay, then remove the guide and then change this color to something lighter. Okay, so let's lighter this one more, and then put this one at the back. Click this one, press arrow down. Okay, and then next is we need to add the drop down menus here. So we can still resize this one and extend it until there. Okay, so let's check for the other corner. Oops. Click this one and then extend it until it aligns to the darker one. So press Ctrl 0, zoom in on the lower bottom part of the banner, and then let's start adding menus. So text tool, size 20, color should be black, and then type home, space bar, and then chapter, and then pass. Or the frequently asked question. Okay, so we can still resize this one, so change it to 15. Okay, so that's it. So we need to align in here, and then let's make some enhancement from here. So resize, change the color to something gray, bring this one upward by pressing Ctrl up. Okay, and then change this one to something unwritten. So let's look for the unwritten type. And then change it to small letter, banner. Let's type Coco Jam, coconut products. Let's change the size from 50, 30, 40, 35. Okay, and next add some enhancement from the text, drop shadow. That will do. I think that's okay. Press enter, and next this one we add something additional enhancement, glow, or something green. coconut, so 3 and then 8. Okay, so let's create 100%, and then I think we remove this one, delete, and then resize. Okay, so that's it. So I think we add outline here. So outline, glow, so 1 this will be black, and then enter key, remove this one upward. That's it. Okay, and then enter. So this is the enhanced graphics. So next we need to add here logo. So we can add pictures of coconut or either whatever you want to add. So next, logo. So something red, something white, 50. Okay, so right, next, to add the drop down menu, so all you need to do is to zoom in on a specific menus that you want to add, and then select web slice tool. So position your mouse pointer from the area where we want to add a slice tool, web slice tool. Click, drag. Okay, then we use the pointer tool and then copy this one, Ctrl C, then Ctrl V. Okay, so another copy was added. We move to the chapter and then resize by using the scale tool. Resize until it highlights the entire chapter. Okay, then paste, then move to the fox. Bring the web hotspot slice tool, and then resize until fox. Okay, next we need to add the buttons from the drop down menu. So this one, let's create the link. So the link should be index.html, and the target should be parent. Next, the chapter. So click this button and then select add pop-up menu. Okay, so the content will be like this one. So click here, double click, and then type chapter 1 and then the link is c1.html. Press tab and select the target, parent, blank. Next, double click chapter 2, tab c2, type c2.html and the target is blank. Double click chapter 3, tab once, and then type c3.html and then select for the target, blank. Okay, so we can add remove if we want. If you want to add something indented from this chapter, click this one and then click this one. Click add and then indent. Oops. So click here and then chapter 2A, and then click this one. This will be under the chapter 2A, and then click the link, possible link, c2a.html, and then the target blank. Okay, so if this is already okay, then click the next button. So we can now select possible appearance for the drop down. It can be used HTML or image. So this will be the sample image. You can change the color, you can change the font size. So you can change the orientation, horizontal or vertical. Okay, so horizontal, so HTML. So this is gray, so we need to change the color. So this will be the output. So this is the up state, this is the over state. The up state representing the drop down, and the over state represent the color for the mouse over effect. Okay, so gray, dark gray, so text color should be black. Cell color should be something the same or darker than that. You can change the color to yellow or white maybe. And then this is the text color once the mouse position on the specific menu. So text color is blue, the cell highlighter is white. So we can change this one to red. Let's check if it is visible. Yellow, I think this one is okay. Okay, then next, click next button, and this is the height and the width for the cell for this one. So we can use the automatic, or we can modify this one if you want to add more space for the content. Okay, so cell padding, cell spacing. So the cell spacing is from here, padding is from here. Okay, so show ruler, show border. So border width, then the colors of the border, and this the default is 1000 millisecond for the delay of the drop down menu once you position your pointer on the menu. Okay, so click next, and then this will be the position of the menu. So you can change this one later. So this one, or this one. So submenus, this is submenus. Okay, let's try adding here 15, 1, 5, and then click done. So this is the sample menu, so we can add more distance from this range. So click and then edit, and then select position, change this one to 20, and then click done. I think this one is okay. Okay, so this one, let's check the fax if this already connected. It's not. So click fax.html, and then the target should be cell. Let's try cell. Okay, and then let's preview it on the browser. Click quick export, select preview in browser, and then select the primary browser. Okay, so this is now our object. Control 0, that will be the actual output. Control positive, zooming in, zooming out, control negative, control 0, normal view. Okay, so this is an object, so we try to mouse over on the chapter, so this will be the result. Okay, so control positive, zooming in, so we can create HTML files using Fireworks and then export it on a web of the design that we created from the Fireworks. And let's check its link. Home, the button is looking for the index, so it won't display. It's because this is not an index file. Chapter 1, it connects to blank page. Chapter 2, it connects. Chapter 3, it connects, and chapter 2a, it connects, and lastly the facts, the frequently asked question button. Okay, it also connects. Now we need to close this one and then export this file to the Dreamweaver. Control 0, and then let's check. So we need to remove the excess space. So all we need to do is to create a rectangle, fill this one until it reaches here. Let's check. Okay, click this one and then resize this one. Click, put guide here, and then resize this object with center. Okay, and then we need to resize this one until here, and next we remove this space. So click fit canvas. Okay, so the menu is exactly on the bottom part of the object. Control 0 to zoom all the page, and then let's remove the background. Click this one and delete, and then make the page transparent. Okay, and then save. Next, click file and then select export. Okay, so select file name, location. So this will be the new menu. So new menu. So it should be an HTML. So export type HTML and images, and then we'll create the folder. Include areas without slice. Put image in a folder. This one will be created, but since this is already existing, so we need to delete this first. Okay, so current page only. So we have only one page for this one, so this one will be properly checked. And export slices. Okay, export slice along guides. So all we need to do is to select this one. Okay, so next, click save button. The current blah 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 is unavailable location. Okay, so save location. Testing image is unavailable. If the file location is on this PC, make sure the device connected. Okay, so menu.html. Okay, so we need to add the extension name. So save to update this object, and then go to the Dreamweaver. We remove this one. Control A, click this one to remove the entire package earlier I'd made. Click insert, select insert object, and then select Fireworks HTML. Click the browse button, locate the new menu file from the testing folder. Okay, then click open and click OK. So save. Let's check the preview mode. Okay, so this one was the old one. We remove this one. Okay, so let's click the home. It connects. Let's click the chapter 1. It connects. Let's click the chapter 2. It connects. Chapter 2A, chapter 3, and lastly the facts. Okay, so let's go back. So we'll temporarily create the so-called chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 2A, chapter 3, and the facts. So let's create without using. Let's start creating those files without using any programming codes. Click create and then type chapter 1 here, new, create, copy this one, copy, paste, chapter 2 here, new, create, Control V, 2A, new, create, paste, chapter 3. And lastly the facts, create facts also exist. Okay, so save. So this one is for the facts, with HTML. This one is chapter 3, C3.html. This one is 2A, C2A.html. This was chapter 2, C2.html. Chapter 2, yes. And this one is chapter 1, C1.html. So C2, C2A, this is C3. File save as C3. Okay, so let's check for the browser. Refresh chapter 1. Okay, chapter 2, chapter 2A, chapter 3, and then facts. Okay, so let's click the back button. That's all. For more information about designing, creating a web page, you can hit the notification bell for the updates, like, subscribe, and then say something about this video by giving your comments. Thank you very much and enjoy designing your own web page.